Hello, and welcome back to Marble Blast Gold. When we left off, we were trying to do this fucking level. On the stream end, we were just talking a little bit about BioShock, and that's a game I love. I have a full playthrough of BioShock 1 and 2 on the channel. If you want to check them out, my BioShock 2 playthrough is actually the first time I ever played BioShock 2. Yeah. You know, if you would want to see me come back to those games and play them again with like a challenge run or something, go over to the Discord and ask for it, or in the comments of a video, ask for it, and then you can partake and then try and vote for it to get it out there. Because, you know, I take all kinds of suggestions for videos, not just like, oh, play this game, but like if somebody's like, hey, try and play this game with a no death run, I'll be like, yeah, sure, I'll throw that on the votes, and then if people vote for it, I'll play it.
Super Speed.
It's like, you can suggest anything you would want to see as a video, and I'll see about getting it done.
Super Speed.
God fucking damn it, I'm pulling back as hard as I can.
Super Speed.
There we go. Alright, now we'll go this way. Yeah, I love the immersive sim genre. At some point, I gotta go and play System Shock.
Super Jump.
That's something I thought about in the before. I've also thought of melee-only runs and plasmid-free runs, or I'm only allowed to use plasmids in the few moments where the game requires you to do it to continue. Oh. Okay, now we gotta jump up this. Oh, I hate this. Okay. Ah! In regards to me doing votes on the Discord, generally, so the vote thing caps at 20 votes, right? So be sure to always vote for the things you want, because whenever I get a new vote, I eliminate whatever vote's got the least things, but I always make sure every option stays on for at least a week. Although, you know, as I get more followers and as a result way more suggestions, I might eventually change how I do that system. Careful. There we go. What I would love to do is set up a system where I can just, like, have unlimited votes. Like, I wish I could have some sort of system where I could have unlimited things people are voting for. Like, I gotta figure out a good system for people to submit and vote for the things they want. I don't have a good one right now.
Super Speed.
Yeah, so I said that when I first got in the level. I recognized it as that because of the bumpers. There we go. Alright, this is coming up to another moment where I have to be very quiet. Shit. God fucking damn it.
Set. Go.
This level's hard. I feel like this could end up being a contender for a level that makes me finally quit the game. My threshold for quitting this game is weirdly lower than it is for, say, a Nitro game, and I think it's because, like, the Nitro games, I basically say, like, alright, if I'm stuck on one level for too long, I just fucking move on, because I have more Nitro games I want to get to. You know? And Nitro games can get ball-bustingly difficult sometimes. But, like, with this game... Oh no, because there's not like another Marble Blast game that I have waiting in the wings. Oh yeah, it's all good. I said it earlier. Fuck. There we go.
Super Speed.
I really do think if you know, this game really is inspiring me to want to make a game in this style as one of my first projects teaching myself to code. Because it feels like a very achievable game. Like a lot of my other ideas I don't feel motivated to do because I'm like, oh, I'll need to learn to do so much and it will take so much time and I could be spending that time doing other things I enjoy. But like, a marble roll game feels way more achievable, you know? Like, let me know in the comments if that's something you would love to see me try and do, is dedicate a slot on my channel to me trying to make my own game, because I really do think, like, because what I envision is something halfway between Mario Odyssey and Marble Blast, where you are a marble in a world with characters who talk with you, and you're having to, it's an open world environment where you're just rolling along, having to collect, in my brain I'm just saying golden marbles for now, but that might change. And you're given little missions where it's like, oh no, like, help me find my 10 red marbles. And like, all the characters can just be marbles. It'd be very fucking cute. There we go. I don't know, I think it'd be a very fun, quirky concept.
Super jump.
Alright, I'm gonna shut up for a moment. The camera fucked with me a little bit there. Oh no.
Set.
God, this is awful. This level's gonna be hell. But like, this isn't pissing me off like the last level, because the last level was pissing me off, because it was like, you know, I felt like none of the failures were ever my fault. In this level, it's back to the same way I felt with Will-O-the-Wisp, where it's entirely my fault that I'm not getting things, that I'm not doing it, you know? Oh man, the Watch Dogs series. Sorry, we were talking about Watch Dogs songs last time, like fan songs. That's a series I really want to play on this channel. Here's the thing. I kind of hate GTA outside of GTA 4. GTA 4 I think is the only game that has like both good gameplay and good story. Every other game either has a good story with bad gameplay or a bad story with good gameplay. Like, GTA 5 story is not that great, guys. People fucking love it. It's not that fucking great. Rich asshole former bank robber makes friends with an inner city guy and reconnects with his drug addict friend to rob banks to pay off his debt to a mobster. That's the entire fucking plot of GTA 5, and everything else is just random happenstance that happens because of the characters' personalities. It doesn't feel like it tells a good cohesive story. But unlike GTA 4, which is fucking 3 different very good stories that intertwine with each other when you play all the DLCs. Like, it's a story of immigration or the mistreatment of immigrants in our society, the weirdness of criminal groups in the form of both gangs and organized. It's just so good.
Set.
Marble It Up, a game inspired heavily by Marble Blast Gold. I was reading chat, so I just went right off the cliff. It's just people involved in the original game.
Set. Go.
Doesn't get nearly as hard unless you try to get the hit unlock. I prefer that in games. The Nintendo difficulty curve. It's something I love, is Nintendo talks about how Shigeru Miyamoto has talked about how like he doesn't think difficulty settings in games are a good idea. He'd rather dynamic difficulty, and like that comes through in Mario so fucking well. I'm a game designer, so I'm gonna geek out for a moment. Dynamic difficulty is a concept that Nintendo utilizes, where rather than selecting a difficulty off the start of the game, you are able to actively pick how hard you want the game to be. So normal difficulty is to just beat all of the levels. And generally, any kid can do that with a little bit of effort. But then there's an easier difficulty for young kids who are struggling but want to play it. And it's whenever you die on a level enough, they give you a new power-up. A power-up that makes you temporarily invisible. While in the older Mario games, they've simply just made it so that they were easy to achieve outside of a level. So you could leave the level, go get the cheat power-up, and skip. so you could use your power-ups to make the game easier than intended. And then the final thing they do is how do you make the game harder? And that's the collectibles. And I think that's where you should really put the difficulty in your games, is make the main game relatively easy to play through. Fuck. Getting all the collectibles should be the hard part. You know? And like Nintendo games do that all the fucking time, where like Mario Odyssey, the amount of stars you need to just beat the game is not very many, or moons I should say. But then there's 3 endings to the game, depending that you can get one after another, depending on how many moons you get. Mario Odyssey is a game I really gotta play on the channel. God, that'd be great. And by the way, Sheebs and Saddlebag, you're both talking about it. Would you like to officially request for the Discord a Dishonored Plasma, a BioShock Plasma only run, and a, sorry about that, I had to go quiet for a second, a Marble It Up run? Because I will add those votes if people want to see them. And those of you watching in the comments, go ahead and feel free to suggest any kind of video series you would want to see me play. That includes a game dev series. Yeah, because I've always been a big fan, though, of how things are made. I love seeing movie director stories. I love hearing the background of game development. I love any stories that are about how something is produced, how a piece of art is made. I fucking love. Let's try something. Oh my god, there might be something to gunning it.
Set. Go.
Another game I think I would love to play on the channel at some point is Snake Pass. That's a game that came out, blew up in the game, like all the gaming industry was like, look at this cool game, and then I haven't heard anything about it since. But I fucking love it conceptually, and I remember playing a little bit of it because I think I got it on my Switch, and I just never beat it. Snake Pass is a 3D platformer game where you play as a snake, and all of the mechanics are based around what it's like to be a snake, and I fucking love it.
Super speed.
I think I would run it with my Marble Blast game that I make myself, if I were to make one. I would want to go for like a Polynesian Islands vibe meets an Aztec Incan vibe. Like, that way I can have very pretty tropical environments be the set pieces, and falling out the map is falling into water or lava.
Ready. Set. Go.
And I think like the whole game would be set on a small island chain where a volcano is erupting. You have to get the golden marbles in order to like appease the volcano god and stop the volcano from erupting in your home world, or your home islands. Okay. Oh, you can go ahead and add it, and that's the fun thing. You can ask for it. I'll add it to the vote. The vote is 20 games long. If people don't want to see me play it right now, they don't have to vote for it. But if people really want to see me play more marble games, they can vote for it. Which again, if you're everybody watching my stuff, I highly recommend you head on over to my Discord and vote for the games you want to see me play.
Super speed.
Because the entire slot on my channel is dedicated to what you guys vote on. And then the other one, Tears of the King, the other daily slot, Tears of the Kingdom, is what I pick, and then the 7 themed days are, you know, what they are.
Super jump.
I've been debating, honestly, slowly working towards retiring some of the themed days, but I don't know if I'm gonna. It's a thing I've been on the fence for. And exchanging them out for a 3rd slot.
Ready. Set. Go.
A 3rd daily slot. But again, that's an entirely up in the air thing. Or Blast Gold's version of the harder mode is the gold times, yeah. But the game is hard enough without needing to fucking achieve the gold times, like goddamn. There we go. Okay. I saw, you know, I remember a really good video essay I watched. I wish I could remember who made it so I could credit them, but I watched it a few years ago and it just popped in my head. And it was Sonic Adventure was bad, but the Chows made us think it was good. Or something along those lines was the title. And I thought it was a very interesting video essay, but it was like, honestly, an example of very good game design. Because he talked about how majority of the levels in Sonic Adventure... I gotta shut up for a second. Shit. Aren't very enjoyable to play through. But the Chow Garden it tells you to go and play levels over and over in order to make your Chow better. And so logically, people would only pick the levels they enjoyed to replay over and over, which meant you spent a predominant amount of your time playing the game, playing your favorite levels.
Set. Go!
Goddamn. I feel like I could go back to some of the beginner levels and get a gold, but I don't know if I could even get on all of them without significant effort. And I will say, if people request me to do a new playthrough of this game where I aim for the gold times, no, I won't. The only scenario in which I see myself doing that is if it's a request during a charity stream one day, if I ever start doing charity streams. Which, if I ever get big enough that I can make a living off this, of fucking course I'm gonna do charity streams. And yes, I will actually give the money to charity, not like the fucking... Who was that YouTuber that got in trouble recently for not giving... It turned out he had never donated any of his charity stream money. I wish I could remember who it was. That's such a shitty thing to find out, though. I always hate it when it turns out that a big streamer's a piece of shit. I remember there was a big controversy around Pro Jared where people were saying that he was, like, bad to his wife, but then it came out that she was actually being bad to him and gaslit the internet. But then people were saying, no, actually, Jared is bad. And I kind of would love to look into that and get an update on it, because I remember mildly enjoying Pro Jared, but never, like, watching him religiously like I do some other YouTubers. For a long time, AVGN was a guy I continually watched, but I do feel like, you know, it's just because he's getting older, but I feel like everything post-AVGN movie is less good than his old stuff. And like I said, it's probably just because he's an older guy, he's got a lot more going on in his life, so I understand he can't put as much time in it.
Super speed.
There we go. I'm really fucking glad the AVGN is like a fucking golden boy of the internet, that he, you know, the AG fucking shit-ass GN, you know, the cussiest, angriest, oldest of the internet people, is, by all accounts of everyone who's ever met him, a massive fucking sweetheart puppy dog. There's something really, like, endearing about that. This character, because he has his character is such a rancid personality. Knowing that the guy who created it is just, like, genuinely a really sweet person is awesome. Oh my god, furthest I've ever gotten.
Ready.
Fuck, that last jump is mean.
Go.
Oh, this level's fucking cruel. God damn it.
Ready. Set. Go.
So, I'm gonna shoot this out. If I ever do end up abandoning this game, because I just can't beat it, I will say that if I will ask people to I will tell all of you, if there's ever a point where I stop playing this game and I replace it with another one, if you really genuinely want to see it keep going, head into the comments of the final video in the playlist and start asking me to continue it, because if people demand it, I will bring it back. But I'll probably, if I ever quit, it's going to be because I'm going to hit a point of being so mentally exhausted with some of these levels that I'm just going to be fucking needing a extended break from it, you know?
Go.
There we go. God damn it.
Ready, set, go!
And hard turn. Man, something that just came into my head is it was such a shame that new Avatar: The Last Airbender game that came out on Switch is hot fucking garbage, because a good Avatar game would be amazing. But there's this fan project, Avatar: The Four Seasons, which is an Avatar fan game in production. And I remember reading this or watching a video where they talked about how they were actually invited to the studio where the new Avatar game was being made to be able to come and give their thoughts on it for the purpose of like advertising it, and they were also given the blessings to keep making 4 seasons. And I remember the dev, he said like, yeah, we saw their game and I don't think we need to worry. I think what we're making and what they're making are very different in that y'all are all going to enjoy our game in a different way than you enjoy theirs. And I almost wonder if that was his nice way of saying, yeah, we saw their game and it looks like shit. If you never looked into the Avatar 4 Seasons project, they have a whole YouTube channel for it. It's amazing. They are with meticulous detail recreating every environment from the show to create an amazing Avatar: The Last Airbender fan game in the Dreams engine. Like, it is a fucking work of art. Avatar: The Last Airbender is an amazing show. If you've never watched it, I highly recommend the original animated series. Season 1 is a little bit of a rough watch in its first couple episodes, but the longer it goes, it's one of those shows that the longer it goes, the better it gets, and it becomes absolutely gorgeous and amazing of a show. The live-action TV show was okay. It's one of those shows where I stepped away from it enjoying it initially, but then the more I stewed on it, the more I was like, was that really that good? And it wasn't. I don't think it was. Oh, you know what? I didn't fall all the way back down, so let's keep going. God damn it. There we go. God, this game is fucking hard. If anybody knows, I'm just gonna shoot this out there. If viewers know of a really good system that I could use for taking in viewer votes on games I should play, let me know. Because I would love to set up a system where I can have loads of votes all in one big thing where people can vote on what they want to see me play and just have it be one long-standing continual vote, you know what I mean? Like right now, the only thing I can think of that would work is to eventually make my own subreddit and like let people make posts of requests for games, and I always just filter to whatever the highest requested game is. But like, I don't want to have to put in the effort of moderating a subreddit. I hate that jump. Fuck that jump. Oh, we're at the 20-minute mark, so those you watch on YouTube, come back tomorrow for more Marble Blast Gold. Hope you've all been enjoying this episode. If I've set everything up right, this should be the same day. Ooh! If I set everything up right, this should be the same day that Lethal Company has begun airing on my channel. So, you know, go watch me and Sheebs and Sleepy play some Lethal Company. That's a very fun game that I've been enjoying. But yeah, end cards will be appearing in a moment. Love all you very, very much, and ta-ta for now.